Okay, but the money is not our problem.
Yeah, it is. We can't fix.
We pay our dues.
No, your dues. Let me tell you something about your dues. Your dues.
It's all about the money.
It's all about the money which we have been responsible for.
No, it's not about. First of all, we paid the dues for you for years.
Sir, you chose to make it that way.
That's right.
So don't act like that was not a favor.
Now we have.
You chose to do that.
Now we have other sets of dues that have to be contributed, and in addition to that, the dues will probably now have to be raised because they're 3-4 years old. My concern is, as we start raising dues, people start to get in trouble. Say, I can't afford it, I can't pay this, I've lost my job. So we're trying to be as careful as we possibly can with the homeowners, because we know higher dues generates foreclosures, and we don't want that.
Mr. Case, you've been talking a lot about a lot of improvements and work that needs to be done on the property.
Can't sell anything without it.
Okay, so I would like to see a copy, and I'm sure either you or your attorney has access to a copy within the next 24 hours of a schedule of maintenance that has been maintained. Because if the schedule of maintenance has been maintained as per the last reserve study and all of the other studies that have been done, there should not be an enormous amount of work that needs to be done now, because it should have been done in small bits over the last 3.5 years.
Anybody can walk the project and see what has to be done.
Can you produce a schedule of maintenance?
We can produce what has to be done.
I'm asking what has been done and the schedule of maintenance that has been conducted.
I don't have a list of everything that has been done. It's simple. We have to put this money in now to bring this project up. We have to paint. There's a lot of buildings that have to be painted. There's a lot of roofs, and there's a number of roofs that have to be done. If we don't do that, if we don't resolve it, then it's not going to happen.
And why have you not been putting in the reserve money up until this point?
But now we're able to get
How
the
long?
money.
What date did you file bankruptcy?
January 12th, 2000. For this project here.
November.
When was it? November?
No, it was October, I believe October 2000.
Okay, so for 3.5 years, however, there have been units that have been sold. So prior to October, November 2009, why were you not contributing to the reserve?
We can say what we want. We have to put the money.
Valid question. Why were you not contributing?
It may be a valid question, but we have to put the money in now.
Right.
And this board, in my opinion, has been hostile to that proposition.
So you are only going to put the money in if you remain in complete control?
You know, we've got 192 units out of 322.
That's a yes or no answer.
Yeah, we will not be able to put it in unless we have control.
So you will not put the money in. You will not put the money in.
You're choosing not to put it in.
That's right.
It's too risky.
It's too risky.
You will not put the money in.
It's just too risky at this point.
So you're choosing not to contribute your
Not
financial
with
obligations.
this board, we will not do it.
Okay,
There may be some members of the board that are fine, but not as the board is constituted now.
Okay, well, you're talking about putting $500,000 into it. Is this going to be money that you have? Is this going to be money that is borrowed?
No, this money we get. We think we can get.
And it's not going to be borrowed?
No, it's not borrowed. No, there's no borrowed. No.
Did you hear the caveat of we think we can get?
It's a key word.
Can I ask a question? Why, prior to October, were there no maintenance or paying, and all of a sudden, construction was moved out? Wait a minute. Construction was moved out of my driveway, thank goodness for that, but then I parked. But then no painting. My building has not been painted. I had to beg to get my patio
We've
finished.
been trying to, we started painting, we've got staff here
But
painting.
I've been here for 3 years. I was one of the first
Okay, but we are trying to get it painted, but now I'm concerned that
3 years?
If we have a broken conduit, we have a broken conduit. If we're going to put money, if we're going to put this kind of money in now, we have to be sure that we are not going to have a hostile board. And I cannot contend with this point.
There were hostile homeowners prior, because I know it's like the paint is so faded and chipped, and I had to beg to get it. But I've been here, I was one of the first to learn.
Okay, it's simple.
It's
If
not
we're going to put in the money that has to be put in here,
It's like you got a
which is
certain
at least
amount sold and you didn't want to sell
$500,000,
it
we
again.
can't.
That's what it looks like.
So
You're so intent on losing money, I'm not accepting the board.
Can't
You
accept
would lose
the
the
board.
money.
Can't accept
You would lose the money and close the place down. Is that right?
No, it'll stay as
So who
rentals.
is hostile?
It'll stay as rentals, and nobody else's units will be able to be sold, except from for the way they've been sold now, which is foreclosure sale and people are paying cash. We cannot put $500,000 in here with this board.
You're saying you will
Now,
not.
you may think it's worth it having the board, you know, and precluding the $500,000, but that's the way we feel.
Who's we?
Now, there may be people on the board, that we can work with, but we cannot work with this board as this council.
Who on the board do you think you can work with?
I don't know.
Do you even know the board? Do you know who we are?
Pardon me?
Do you know the board?
Yeah, I just know that the board, that Susan's.
That's an assumption.
No, I don't make
I'm just
assumptions.
asking.
No, it's a fair
Yeah, it doesn't
question.
matter.
No, it's a fair question. It's the information I get from staff.
It's an assumption.
It's not an assumption, it's the information I get from staff.
Your staff says it over.
So your staff is bad mouthing the board?
The staff said they find it very differently.
You put your staff in really bad positions.
No.
Well, okay,
I
see,
mean,
this
No,
is,
they have
this
faith,
is
and you're
this is the
making them
problem.
look bad, and they're not bad.
That's what this is all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know that we are going to make any further progress here this evening. If you wish to leave ballots, leave ballots. We will have available the minutes for the meeting probably sometime next week with the results of the election.
Those have to be mailed out by law.
To all owners.
Okay, we'll mail them out, and I will be in touch with Mr. Burke next week.
I'm sure you will.
And we will proceed.
We do want to work and get a good resolution.
I've been here and I've listened,